Let's go on to your other cases. Next, you have a case probation. You have a case of a warrant for criminal damage out of justice court. In previous proceedings, Gil Gookin has been appointed your lawyer. What I'm going to do in that matter is set a $100 bond and give you a new court date of Monday at 1 p.m. in Justice Court in downtown Tucson for that case. If you post the bond,
that's good there.
You will be released. Otherwise, you'll be held in custody. Standard release conditions will apply in that case. And Ms. Gookin,
can you guys hear me?
Matter, so she'll appear with
Can I get a thumbs up if you can hear me? A thumb down.
Let's
a thumbs
go
down
on
if you
to
can.
Now you have multiple files out of the city of Tucson.
Okay.
Including a
Judge Hazel talks kind of low. Can you guys hear Judge Hazel?
On your
Tamara?
Tucson City cases, I'm going to set your bond at $500 cash secured and give you a new court date of October the 15th with standard release conditions. I am appointing a public defender for you in the city of Tucson. Your total bond is going to be $600. If you post that bond, you will be released, but you need to make all of your court dates, okay?
Okay.
Good luck to you, Matt.
Thank you.
All right, man. Go up door downstairs, see what's females. Sanchez, make the
Can I have your name, please?
Nicholas Sanchez.
You're here today because you have two different things going on. First,
Damn,
you have
this would look like he's in a good one.
Justice Court of Possession of Drug Paraphernalia.
Nicholas Sanchez.
On that charge, I am going to release you and give you a new court date of October the 14th with standard release conditions.
All right, there we go. This
Yes,
is
sir.
better.
You also have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson. On your Tucson City
you guys
cases,
can't hear the judge? He's talking too low, right?
I'm going to set your bond at $500 and give you a new court date.
That's my last name.
Of October the 14th.
Can you guys hear the judge or not?
If you post a $500 bond, you'll be released. Otherwise, you'll be held on all these Tucson
Hold
City.
on, give me a minute. I'll try to fix it right now.
So, I am appointing the Office of the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you in these cases. So, on your Tucson cases, your bond is $500. You're going to have a new court date on the 14th. If you post the bond and are released, your new court date will be on November the 4th. In the Tucson matter, you will have a public defender. So your total bond is $500. Good luck to you, sir.
thank you. After going up door down the stairs to
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Tracy Marie Tishy.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today for initial appearance. You're here today on domestic violence charges at the Green Valley Justice Court. They include disorderly conduct, domestic violence. What I'm going to do is release you, give you a new court date in Green Valley on October the 9th at 8:30 in the morning. Standard conditions will apply, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms, no weapons, no acts of domestic violence. Also, no contact with any victims. Don't return to the scene of the crime. If you have property at that location, you can contact the police to go and get any property that you have. So you are being released, and your new court date is October the 9th.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
You as well.
I'm trying to adjust the sound right now, so I should be getting it shortly.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Michael Busher.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson. What I'm going to do is set your bond at $500 and give you a new court date. I'm going to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you in the city of Tucson. Your new court date is going to be October the 10th at 2 p.m. If you do post the bond and are released, you'll have the same court date in the city of Tucson. Standard release conditions will apply. I am appointing the Office of the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you. So your total bond is $500 and your next court date is October the 9th. Good luck to you.
The 9th or the 10th?
Your next court date is October the 10th.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you.
Minutes.
All
Morales.
right, for those of you that are watching the projector, you guys, is the sound better? I raise it up a little bit more. Tell me if that's good enough, or should I raise it up a little bit more for you guys?
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Guadalupe Jimenez Varela.
I am Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of violating a court order. I am going to release you and give you a new court date of November the 5th, 2025 at 10 a.m. in Tucson City Court with Judge Hale. Standard release conditions will apply in your case, including no contact with any victims, don't go to the scene of the crime, no acts of domestic violence, no
Can't
alcohol,
hear
no
you.
drugs, no firearms. You are being released, but your next court date is November the 5th, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, you have a good day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
I'm out the door downstairs, sit with the females. Go again, Michael.
All right. Hopefully, that got.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Michael Milligan.
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have a warrant for your arrest from shoplifting out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of November the 4th at 9 a.m. in the city of Tucson. Standard release conditions will apply,
This is
including no
Arizona.
alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. Don't return to the scene of the crime. Again, your new court date is November the 4th at 9 a.m. in the city of Tucson with Judge Mayhew. You must appear at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Milligan. You execute both. You can get people to come that you have done the fault. If it's okay. Alton Morano.
Hey, what up, Steve?
Alton Morano.
What up, Carson? What up, Hot Mess Express? Let me see, Drea. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I know you guys could hear. The ones that are watching my desktop, you guys are good. The people that can't hear are my other stream. The ones that are just the ones that are watching on
Upstairs.
on what do you call it, on the projector only. They were having some issues being able to hear. So I'm hoping they could hear. Nobody's gotten back to me whether they could hear or not. Hopefully they can. So.
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Richard Altamirano.
I am Judge Hazel. You're here today on new charges of possession of narcotic drug, possession of drug paraphernalia. I've also been advised that the probation department has placed a hold on against you. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
$1,000 for time credit.
And what's your position on a steps hearing? The probation is recommending a steps hearing.
Hey, what's up,
State
Matthew?
would say yes, Your Honor.
Hey, Matthew, can you hear me? And can you hear the court good? Can you please give me a confirmation?
Judge, I would ask for a nominal bond of $500 for time purposes given Pima.
YouTube can't see the inmates' faces.
Thank you. I'm going to take the following actions in this matter. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th.
Your sound is
1:30
okay now.
p.m.
Cool, thank you.
I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $500 cash secured if it's if his probation hold is lifted, he'll be supervised by pretrial services. Standard release conditions will apply. I'm also setting matter for the steps hearing on October the 13th at 9 a.m. Sir, that's a diversion program.
What up, Carl?
If you complete the program, your case can be dismissed. So your next court dates are October 13th and 14th. You do have a probation hold. Good luck to you, sir.
There we go.
Judge, was the public defender's office appointed?
Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Thank you.
All right, I got all my tweaks done already. Let me see here. Hey, what's up? What's up, Turbo Chris? Or Turbo Chrissy? What's up? Let me get my sound effects on today. Let me make sure we're able to get what they want.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Dora Cordova the seller.
What?
I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine for sale, possession of dangerous drugs for sale, tampering with physical evidence.
What up, OG?
You also have a probation hold placed against you. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. In this matter, the state recommends $20,000 plus release of pretrial services.
Me, thank you.
This individual not only was stopped with extensive amounts of drugs, also has an APO hold.
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Yes, Judge. I would ask for a reduced bond for on credit purposes. Ms. Cordova Gastelum has, these are nonviolent allegations, and given that there is an APO hold, I would ask for a lower bond.
All right, thank you. In this matter, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent the defendant. I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $2,000 based on the fact that there is a probation hold in this matter. I'm going to set a preliminary hearing on October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. in Justice Court.
What up,
That'll
Gio
be
El
a cash
Paisa?
secured bond pretrial if the bond is posted and the probation hold is lifted. Standard release conditions will apply, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. And lastly, I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant in all further proceedings. So, ma'am, you have a new court date on October the 14th. You also have a probation violation pending. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Vayas con Dios. You know, I like Judge Hazel because he lets everybody go, but I don't like that he talks so low. Hey, let me see the something. Thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate that. And somebody else send that JAC. I can't see the full name right now, but thank you guys. If you guys just send something over, highly appreciate you.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Alfonso Escobar.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of unlawful means of a transportation, a felony. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance today. State have a position on release?
I think that's just general population.
Your Honor, the state would ask for a $5,000 bond plus release to free trial if posted. This person admitted post Miranda that the vehicle he was driving was stolen and was given to him by persons not previously known to him other than through social media and told to drive it to Texas for $1,500. He has no ties to the local area, therefore a $5,000 bond is appropriate.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
Mr. Escobar Carrillo has no prior histories. He has no he has no felony convictions, no failures to appear. He is employed as confirmed by his mother, and his mother also indicated that she'd be willing to assume third-party custody of him. I understand that he does live in San Jose. However, his mother did indicate that she'd be able to bring him to future court appearances.
He has
So
two lazy
for all
eyes.
these reasons, and Mr. Escobar is 21 years old. So for these reasons, I would ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. Based on the fact that he has no criminal history, I am going to release him with the following conditions and give him a preliminary hearing on October the 24th. Those conditions are not drive without a valid license, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no contact with any victims. I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. Sir, your next court date is October the 24th at 1:30 p.m. Fail to appear, I won't wait for your arrest.
Damn, they got me.
Judge, if given that the court is releasing Mr. Escobar, could we modify the conditions of release to allow him to travel outside of Arizona, since that is where he lives?
Yes, I will do that. All right, thank you.
Hey, hopefully everybody's doing good today. Hopefully nobody's watching from jail. And if you are, hopefully you're getting out soon. And remember, don't drop the soap. It'll be all bad.
No, you just say pretrial. Doesn't it?
It's a me, Mario. What up, Drea?
Never listen to him.
¿Qué?
Never listen to him.
Never listen to me?
No.
Better listen to you.
No.
Say,
Sir, can I have your name, please?
Awadoodoo.
Philip Ethery.
So you're here today on 2 income complaints charging, one, dangerous drug possession, the other.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
Charge possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia.
Stash.
You have 2 income complaints charging with those offenses.
That fool looks like
Does
the
the state have a
Hulkster.
recommendation in these matters?
Released to pretrial, PTS, released to pretrial, and steps review on both.
Oh,
All right, thank you. Attorney for the defendant?
We also asked to release pretrial services and waive time for the preliminary hearing with steps cases.
Okay, sir, I'm going to release you.
FYP.
and
Hey,
give
what
you
up,
a new
Casey?
court date Of a step hearing, which is a hearing to determine if you can complete that. It's a diversion program or allow for the dismissal of your charge. Your new court date is October the 13th at 9 a.m. for that. Your preliminary hearing, based on the waiver of time, will be October the 18th at 1:30 p.m. I'm directing that you report to pretrial services on Monday and be supervised by them. Standard release
Where's their
conditions will
labubu?
apply in both cases, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. And I am appointing the public defender to represent you in both cases. So you are being released, but you need to make all future court dates or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Judge, since Mr. SRA is being released, could we waive the preliminary hearing 45 days out?
Yes, I had already done that. Yes, I mentioned it. I'm sorry.
Hey, thank you for that daily heart.
Oh, what was the day? I might miss that.
November the 18th.
Thank you.
November.
There's 30 people in the chat. We type James can't make it to FYP. Hey, thank you. It's highly appreciate you. We got 1.5 thousand taps. Hey, damn, we only got 6,000 taps on the stream, man. What's up, guys? We got over 114 people in here. You guys are really being shiesty with the taps today. Damn, get this. Oh, get him a wheelchair, or a what do you call it, or a dolly, please. Hulk Hogan can't stand up. He has a bad back.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Angel Garcia.
Well, you're here today charged with felony criminal damage. Does the state have a position on this matter?
7,500 plus released to pretrial if posted. Defendant is
Simply
alleged to
Kate,
have
thank
caused a motor vehicle accident, causing damage to multiple private parties, as well as the state, approaching 15,000. Multiple signs of impairment were noted, and a very, very poor performance on the SFSTs.
Melissa, thank you for the follow.
you.
Highly appreciate you. What's
Attorney
up?
for the
It's
defendant?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Garcia has no prior history. He is only 20 years old. His mother indicated that she'd be willing to assume third-party custody of him. These are nonviolent allegations, and he has not been charged with the DUI. So we would ask for release of pretrial services.
Thank you. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. $100.
Could you repeat
what up,
that,
Sue?
Judge? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
I'm going to set the bond at $2,500 cash secured pretrial if the bond is posted. Standard release conditions, including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms, no contact with any victims. I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant. Sir, your next court date is October the 14th at 1:30 p.m. You post the bond, you will be released, but you must appear at all future court hearings. Good luck to you, sir.
Hey, thank you, Simply Kate. Highly appreciate you. I'm not on TT either, Julia. I got. Hey, thank you,
Copy
Julia.
of Flores.
Can I have your name, please?
Cristina Tapia Flores.
I think she needs
I'm
this
Judge
better.
Hazel. You're here today on new charges of aggravated domestic violence.
Ooh,
Does the state
what?
have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. On this one, the state is recommending 5,000 plus a realistic pretrial if posted, based on the inherent nature of the offense, the defendant's history, continual risk to the victim. It is notable that she is also on felony misdemeanor and misdemeanor probation and
Jessica,
has a failure to appear history.
Thank you.
she needs to raise her head up.
Attorney for the defendant?
Ms. Tapia Flores is a lifelong Tucson resident. Her daughter indicated that she'd be willing to provide transport to future hearings, and she does have only one prior felony conviction. Based on those factors, I would ask the release of pretrial services.
All right, thank you. I'm going to make the following rulings in this case. I'm going to set this matter for a preliminary hearing on October the 14th. I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $5,000 cash secured pretrial if posted.
25.
I'm appointing the Office of Public Defender to represent the defendant. Standard release conditions will apply with additional conditions: no contact with any victims, don't go to the victim locations. So, ma'am, your bond in the felony matter has been set in the amount of $5,000, and I'm setting you for a new court date on October the 14th. You also have a warrant out of the city of Tucson. On that matter, I'm going to set your bond at $100, give you a new court date on October the 15th at 1:30 p.m. with Judge Million in Tucson City Court.
She's on a
with
good
standard
one.
release conditions, including no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime. I am also appointing the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you on your felony matter.
Is that better for you guys right there?
Okay.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Is she crying?
What does that mean?
Does the state have anything further tonight?
No, Judge.
Good night. You have a good evening.
That's
Good day.
what? What? That's it? Ay, ay, ay. They definitely pulled the rug on me on that one kind of quick today. I didn't see that coming. And it was a slow Friday. How dare nobody get arrested on a Friday? I was over here fixing everything up really nicely. No, nothing except I paper bag. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see here. She's asleep while standing. I've been there. Let me see. Wait till 11. Laughing out loud. So actually, the next court's actually gonna be in about 23 minutes or so. But I'm going to take a little break. I will be back. Put your timers, if you will. I will be back in about 37 minutes. We still have Maricopa County. Hopefully, Maricopa is doing a lot better. So I better see you. Open your eyes, I say you will. Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. Like I say around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out.
That a rato.
What? Wait, what the? What did you just say?
A rato.
Rato. What? What are you trying to do?
What's this?
Who's what?
What's this? Hold on. What's these things?
Hold on, let me
To make the people funny?
make the people funny.
Yeah, like these.
Hold on.
Can you click this face?
This face? This one?
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna look. You wanna look like that?
Yeah.
All right, suit yourself. What happened to your teeth? I'm gonna put this one on you better.
Whoa. That's you.
That's you.
Is people watching us doing that?
Yeah, they're watching us. See, I'll put this one better on you. Oh.
I see you.
Oh no, they got me too.
Can you try this one?
I'm a
Oh, no,
gingerbread.
you're
I'm a gingerbread man.
Can you add the puppy?
The puppy? Okay, there we go. Hey! Hey, what's up, Cha-Cha?
Can you put...
They got me. This one again? That's the one, the one with with the messed up
yeah.
teeth. Oh, you want me to have the messed up teeth? How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you?
Do we do it?
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
you
put
do this one?
ramen on your head.
No, I don't like. Can you put the chicken?
The turkey or
And
the
the
chicken?
turkey.
There it is right there. Let me put this on you better.
Turkey. No.
Hey, all right then. All right, you're having too much fun. We're gonna get out before we get a notification from TikTok that we're
This
that.
one.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, what?
Oh, there you got it. Ah, they got me too. Why'd you do that?
Da, da, da.
There, no more filters. All right, guys. Hey, that's it. Hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Khalid Call James. You are watching. You have a Khalid Call from. And like I said right here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it lights out. And with that,
We're a rato.
get away. Get away. We'll be back.
Can you put more filters on me, please?
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta fix this screen. Hold on. All right, this stream I'm gonna leave it up. I'll come back once the other court starts. I gotta just make some adjustments right now before 1, 2, 3. I gotta fix this screen. Let's see here. Keep change. Oh, I forgot I zoomed in. I gotta take this. There we go. All right. All right, that's set up there, and let me just gotta fix this up real quick here. So let me move myself here, and gotta turn off this one. There's one more, and that one. All right, cool. It's all set. Is this one done? Hold on, let's see. All right. All right. All right. So I'll be back. I'm gonna turn my camera off, my microphone, and I'll be back shortly. Let me see. Hey, what up? What up, Gab? Happy Saturday. Good day not to be in jail, right? All rise.
Everyone say please. All right. Good. Stand up. Please be seated. All right.
Hey, what up? What up, 20? What's up, 20 Moonstone? Hey, what's up, Lynn? How
Good
you been?
evening. This is the 8 p.m. initial
Camila?
appearance calendar for October 4th, 2024. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of October shall apply to all matters in this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a specific type of hearing. I will be telling you why you are here,
20 Moonstone,
if an
thank you.
attorney has been appointed to assist you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, what the release conditions are, and if you have a bond. I will not read all the release conditions to each of you. It is your duty to read those. They are court orders, but I will point out one or two that might be specific for your matter. All of these are criminal matters, so you have the right to remain silent. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. I will call you in one at a time to stand here in front of me in the podium, by the podium, and I will call a second person to sit in the chair that's right there by the door so that we can move efficiently. Everything I say to you is written on the paperwork, so if you need to refer back to that, you will have that when you leave the hearing room.
What up, Jenna?
Eric Garcia, please come to the podium. Daniel Lesher, have a seat by the door.
Can these people see it?
No, just these ones.
Why?
Because it's a different stream.
Please say your name and your date of birth.
My name is Eric Garcia. I was born March 16, 2007.
Thank you, sir. You're here on a new case. There is allegations of one count of narcotic drug possession for sale, which is a Class 2 felony. One count narcotic drug transportation for sale, which is a Class 2 felony. One count marijuana transportation for sale, which is a Class 3 felony. One count marijuana possession for sale, which is a Class 4 felony. One count theft or control of stolen property, which is a Class 6 felony. One count carrying a weapon in the commission of a felony, that is a Class 6 felony. One count drug paraphernalia possession, that is a Class 6 felony. One count carrying a deadly weapon and failing to admit, that is a misdemeanor. One count carrying a deadly weapon being less than 21 years of age, that is a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause on these allegations. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. I understand your family may be hiring you an attorney going forward, but just in case they don't appear, there will be one there available for you. You can always decline. Your next hearing is at the Superior Court downtown Phoenix on October 9th. That will be at 8:30 in the morning. The county recommended, and this court has affirmed, based on the seriousness of these allegations, including weapons and drug sales, a cash-only appearance bond of $150,000. If you are able to make this bond, you will be released under pretrial services with electronic monitoring. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody. You will be transported to your hearing. The next judge may change these orders. All of this is on your paperwork, including the appointed attorney's phone number. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
How much was the bond?
It's $150 cash, but it's on your paperwork.
$150,000 or?
$150,000. Mr. Lesher, please come to the podium. Antonio Ruiz, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Daniel
Lots of
Lesher.
evidence,
I was
yep.
born on July 18th, 2000.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for two matters. One is a new municipal court case regarding reckless driving. That is a misdemeanor. This court is not able to appoint you counsel for that matter because of the nature of the charge. You do have a hearing coming up at El Mirage Municipal Court, and that is
Thank
on
you, Mama. Appreciate that.
October 13th at 10 a.m. There is a secured appearance bond set for you in that new case of $500. If you're able to make that bond, make sure you go to the hearing. I've included their phone number for you as well so you can be prepared for that hearing. Your other matter here today is a Superior Court new case. It alleges one count of aggravated assault with a deadly or dangerous instrument, which is a Class 2 felony, one count of assault to cause fear, which is a misdemeanor, and then one count of disorderly conduct or fighting, also a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you at the Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, October 9th. That's at 8:30 in the morning. In this new matter, there is a secured appearance bond of $15,000. If you are able to pay these bonds, make sure you go to both hearings. They are separate in different places, and also have no contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. If an order of harassment is issued against you, that is a valid court order, you need to follow it. If you are not able to pay these bonds, you will remain in custody, be transported to both of the hearings, and the next judges may change these orders.
TikTok went down, yep.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Okay, hey, welcome over.
Antonio Ruiz, please come to the podium. Melissa Kinchiova, have a seat by the door.
So this is Maricopa County
Please
in Arizona.
say your name and date of birth.
Antonio Ruiz, July 31st, 1997.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You're here on a new municipal case where it's alleged that you committed disorderly conduct or fighting as well as assault with the intent to injure. Those are misdemeanors.
What up, Josh? Thank you.
An attorney is not appointed for you because they're misdemeanors. You can hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the El Mirage Municipal Court. That is on October 13th at 10 a.m.
Is this real?
There is a secured appearance bond set for you on this matter at $5,000.
Absolutely
If you
not.
are able to pay that bond, make
This
sure you
is
go
AI
to your
generated.
hearing. Their phone number is also included for
What
you
up, Roxy?
on this paperwork. And then there are no contact orders. No contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant. And of course, if an order of harassment is issued against you, be sure to follow that. That will be a court order. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Melissa Kenchiova, please come to the podium. Curtis Stout, have a seat by the door.
Of course, this isn't real. This is from the world of make-believe, if you will. You know, AI has gotten really good, so advanced that all of this is just fake.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Melissa Kinchova.
Can you repeat that again? What's her last name?
And go ahead.
June 23rd, 1967.
What? Does she know her date of birth?
You're here today for an out-of-county warrant from Navajo County. They would like to have you back. An attorney will be appointed for you at your hearing in Navajo County. It is going to be on October 8th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you at $5,000. If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you get yourself to Navajo County for the hearing. Otherwise, we will issue another warrant for your arrest. If you are not able to pay, you will be kept in custody and transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. This is on your paperwork. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
So one of my
Thank you,
TT
ma'am.
accounts was restricted. The other one's still up. If you want to jump back on, it's at collect call from. I got two accounts. One got
Curtis
one's down.
Stout, please come to the podium. Christopher Freeman, have a seat by the door.
Christopher
Please say your
Freeman.
name.
Curtis Eliza, April 3rd, 1985.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. They are
Royal, thank
probation violation warrants. It is alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation.
Shay,
So
thank
an
you for
attorney
the
has been
share.
appointed to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing. That will be on October 10th, downtown Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning. You do have bond in both matters, and it is secured appearance bond. One of them is $500, the other is $250. So together that's $750 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing and call your probation officer within 72 hours. If you're not able to make the bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir. Christopher Freeman, please come to the podium. Bryson Kimbrell, have a seat by the door.
I missed it. I wasn't sure why he got arrested.
Good
I was too
morning.
busy looking at his sandals.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Christopher Freeman, 11604.
Thank you, sir.
Why does he
You're
have
here
one eye
today
open
for
only?
a probation violation warrant. It is alleged you violated terms 3 and 5 of your
It's better over
probation.
here, though.
So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your hearing
What up,
downtown Phoenix on October 10th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $100. If you are able to pay that, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you cannot pay, you will remain in custody, be transported to your hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Bryson
Hey, working
Kimbrough,
night,
please
maybe.
come to the podium.
I think he just woke up. He probably just
Jermel
woke up.
Crawford, have a seat by the door.
Probably woke that fool up from a deep sleep. What kind of shirt?
Please
Oh,
say
they have
your
a
name
Deadpool
and
shirt on?
date of birth.
Bryson Kimbrell, 125/80.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry it says.
You're here today for two
Did
matters.
something.
The first one is a municipal court warrant alleging disorderly conduct or fighting. That is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause. An attorney cannot be appointed for this misdemeanor, but you may hire one or represent yourself to go to the hearing at Buckeye Municipal Court on October 21st at 2 p.m. You are going to be released today on your promise to appear at that hearing. You are not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. And of course, no drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol. The next judge can change these orders. Your other matter here today is it's a municipal court warrant, also from Buckeye. And this one is about driving with a suspended or canceled license and knowingly displaying a fictitious plate. These, again, are misdemeanors, so you will need to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Buckeye Municipal Court, you have a hearing October 21st at 2 p.m. And of course, I have included their phone number for you as well. Try and get this taken care of, sir. They will keep issuing warrants for you until you're able to resolve these two matters. All of this information is on your paperwork. Please have patience as you are released today.
Yes, thank you.
Please take a seat.
If anybody wants that shirt, I found it on
Mr.
Walmart.
Crawford, please come to the podium.
It's $8.98 right now.
Right here in the middle. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jamel Crawford, 10/15/85.
Thank you, sir. So the first thing I need to do is make an extraordinary circumstance finding. It's my understanding that you required medical attention and were just released today at 15:25 or 3:25 p.m. from St. Joe's Hospital and transported here to the ITR.
Yes, ma'am.
So based on that,
It's
I am going to
$8.98.
make the finding that there were extraordinary circumstances because you needed medical attention.
All this out. All this hanging out.
Okay, so I just had to do that first.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're here on a new case as well as a fugitive of justice case. We'll deal with your new case first, and then we'll discuss your fugitive of justice case.
Okay.
So your new case here in Arizona includes allegations: 3 counts aggravated assault, which is class 3 felony, 2 counts possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, class 4 felony, 1 count of theft or control of stolen property, class 6 felony, 1 count of criminal trespassing in a residential structure, class 6 felony, 1 count resisting arrest with physical injury, class 6 felony, 1 count of criminal damage or defacing, it's a misdemeanor, 2 counts of criminal trespassing in a residential yard, that's a misdemeanor, 1 count criminal trespassing in a residential structure, also a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you.
They didn't find no gun though.
So your next hearing is October 9th at 8:30 in the morning. There is a secured appearance bond set for you in this matter. The county recommended, let me just see.
They had no gun. So how you trying me with a gun?
The county recommended $250,000 in cash. So this is not actually affirming the county's recommendation. I believe a secured appearance bond of $250,000 is sufficient. So $250,000 secured. If you were able to make that bond, you would have electronic monitoring, and you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crimes or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. There are other release conditions as well. However, I want to tell you, because of your next matter, you shouldn't post this bond because you would not be released, okay?
I understand.
All right. So your next matter here is a fugitive of justice issue, and in this one, Mecklenburg, North Carolina would like you back for a parole violation.
Yeah.
And so they are requesting that you are held non-bondable pursuant to their rules, but also under Arizona rules, parole violations does qualify as an exemption to the bail statute. So you are going to be held non-bondable. But you do have a choice to make. So we offer everyone who's a fugitive of justice this choice. Did you get the paperwork ahead of court?
Yeah, I just read it.
Okay. Were you able to read and understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what you're being offered is two options. The first option is you can waive your right to the extradition hearing and be held non-bondable for up to 30 days for North Carolina to come and get you.
Yeah.
But that 30 days would not start until any Arizona case is resolved. So that means that whole new charges that we just spoke about in your other case would all have to be resolved, and then your 30 days would start. So the other thing that you can choose, but I feel like it's more likely here, is I am going to set an extradition hearing for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And then after you go to that hearing, it will be decided whether or not to get a governor's warrant for your extradition. That warrant has to be signed by the governors of both Arizona and North Carolina, and they would have 90 days to sign that warrant.
Okay.
So I am.
I want to do that.
Say it again?
I want to do that right there.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So just so you know all the information, that is a civil proceeding, the extradition hearing. So an attorney cannot be appointed for you there, but you can hire your own, or you can represent yourself and tell them what happened in North Carolina.
I ask you one question. How did they try me with a gun? They ain't find no gun at all.
So that would be a really good question to ask your attorney, and their phone number is on the paperwork. So you're going to receive that paperwork here in just a few minutes, and you can call and talk to them about that because they will get the discoveries.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you see,
can
they
have
didn't find no gun. You see that, right? You see in the paperwork, they didn't have no actual gun. They didn't cover no gun.
Okay, so you can discuss
You see it, right? You see it though, right?
You can discuss that with your attorney.
Crazy, man.
All right, sir. The paperwork will all be ready for you in just a moment. If you would please take a seat.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, if anybody's wondering what it costs to get your hand casted in the U.S., you're looking anywhere between $3,000
I did
to
set it. It's
$4,000
on
with
your
no
paperwork.
insurance.
It will come over to you in just a moment. That's your new charges.
Okay.
Okay, and we do have one person who is going to be a house call today, it looks like.
What?
Were they unable to be here because bizarre behavior? Okay, so this is Miss Felicia Valencia, date of birth 7/6/1999. She has a new case. It is allegations of shoplifting, class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist her on her October 9th downtown Superior Court hearing at 8:30 in the morning. She does have a secured appearance bond. This court did affirm the county's recommendation of $2,500. If she is able to make that, she will be released under supervision. She is not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. That does include the business where she was shoplifting. It is not my intention to make any changes to these orders or to return to this recording, so if any changes are made, they will be reflected in the written order. At this time, the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 11 p.m.
Damn, 11 p.m. Okay, so this guy, the last guy that just came up right now, from what I understood right here, was he is on parole in another state. I'm not sure if it was North Carolina or South Carolina. It was one of the Carolinas. So he has that, he's pretty much a fugitive, and then he was also charged with like resisting arrest. I believe also they charged him with a firearm charge, but he was asking the judge, to check if a firearm was found. North, hey, thank you, A baller, or South for it to be. I don't know, one of like the Carolinas. I couldn't tell you exactly which one. I was kind of in and out of the conversation there. But so I know some of you guys were watching the stream on my other account. That account got axed for the time being due to my daughter being on there. She likes to get on, and she, it's not the first time that it happens. It happens sometimes. Resisting arrest, writes Ashley. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so he's probably gonna go to. I mean, if he's on parole, he's most likely gonna go to prison. He's gonna go sit down for a bit if they come pick him up. I'm not sure if they'll come pick him up. It just depends. OMG, it's like that. I mean, I'm not tripping about it. I'll just go ahead and re-verify my account, and I should be able to be able to get back on. Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys jumping on over. This is Collect Call James. They shut down my live completely down. I can't go live at all. What? He's not getting out anytime soon. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, you know what? As far as my account, if I'm allowed to go back on, cool. If not, then I always got this backup account, so I'm not tripping about it. It's all good. Anyhow, hey, most likely I'll probably be back for the 11 o'clock one. I'm hoping that was a lot better. I know I came to the one. I went to Pima County. That was a short one. Now Maricopa was a short one at the 8 p.m. Hopefully the 11 one, it'll be a good one. But I'll be back for the 11 one. Okay. Hey, I hope to see you guys there. Anyhow, hey, I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from, and like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, what's up, cha-cha? Life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's like out. Do you know the rest?
Yes.
What is it?
A rato.
No, once you blow it out, it's like out.
It's out. A rato.
Ay, ay, ay. All right. They see you guys later, man. And she still comes, even though she knows what the consequences for me are. But she don't care. She just wants to come and get on the filters and whatnot. Anyhow, hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it before I get this one banned too. It'll be no bueno.
Don't give me banned, guys.
Ay, ay, ay. Gonna pull this.
Papa.
Yeah.
Are you going to sell shirts from YouTube?
I'm not gonna. Oh, maybe one day, but not right now.
For people can buy your shirts.
Buy some shirts.
And people might say, "Oh, it's a Bus Gen shirt now," and they might be so famous.
So famous.
Yeah.
That was then for a second. So many.
All right. Awa, what up? Damn, you just getting in. Dropping the awa already so soon, if you will. Let's see here. Let's see, get the chat going on over here. Select live. Good job. All right, let's see here. Okay. What's up? Hey, what's up, Kim? How's it going? Gabriel, thank you for that. Highly appreciate that. All right, I see. So court should be starting up shortly in the next few minutes. What time is it right now? We got maybe about another 3 minutes if they're on time, but you never know around here. Let me see who posted. Watching from the UK. That's right. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, from the UK. Let me see. Let me move this a little bit here. right. Hopefully can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? If you guys could give me a thumbs up, if you could hear me, if you could give me a thumbs down, if you can't. If you will. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Let me see. What's up, Tamara? Thank you. Thank you, Charissa. Sophie, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate that. Let me see. Manolo, that's right. Manolo. Where's Manolo at? Let's see here. Gotta get the. If we can't hear. All right. Okay. I'm setting everything up right now. Good evening. What up, me? How's it going? I see there's about 31 people on one of the streams. There's 8 on another right there. If you guys could get us up to 10,000 taps, if you will, I would highly appreciate that. You remember, best of all, it's free. What's up? Hey, Kai Smith, thank you for the clarification on that, on the thumbs up. Della, thank you for the follow. Is this Maricopa County, Victoria? Of course it is. You know it. Shh. Where else would it be? Where else would be having a courtroom like this at this time? It's about to be 11 p.m. It's 10:59, 46 minutes to go. What up, E, if you will? Yeah, this is Maricopa. Should be starting up soon. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, is this wrong of me to say that? Man, hopefully there's a lot of people today. Yeah. Hey, me. Thank you for that, cat. Highly appreciate that. Tapping fast as I can. Thank you, Linley. Highly appreciate that. What up, baby girl? Gen 88 Ocho. Welcome back to our brand new episode of You Have a Collect Call From. And this is going to be the last court of the night. Oh, they got the audio on. Can you guys hear the court?
Good evening. This is the 11 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October the 4th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I know you've heard the advisements. Also, I will go over everything that the advisement stated, but also just to let you know that I will not go over every single release, like every order, like all your release conditions. So you need to make sure that you read your paperwork, because I will go over the major ones, but you are responsible for every order, every written order on your paperwork. So make sure that you read it and you keep your paperwork.
Hopefully nobody passes out.
All right. Let's start off with Mariah Guyona.
Mariah. All right. Come on down, Mariah. Hey, Victoria, thank you for the like. Highly appreciate you. It's 1 a.m. in Texas. Woo!
Oh, and Cindy Romer, please go to the chair.
Come on down. Oops. Let me turn this off.
Hello. Could you please state your name for the record?
Mariah Guyona.
And your middle name is Alexis?
Yes.
Your date of birth?
August 8th, 2003.
Thank you. Now you're being charged with 1 count of aggravated assault, violating a protection order as a Class 6 felony, 1 count of disobeying disobeying a court order, basically violating a protection order.
Damn.
As a Class 1 misdemeanor, 1 count of assault as a Class 1 misdemeanor.
Damn, that excellent.
I did find that there was probable cause for these charges. I am going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have a status conference set on October the 9th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on October 13th at 8:30 a.m. I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. If you are to make that bond, you will then to be released on pretrial services with electronic monitoring that would be placed on you installed before you're released, and then you would have curfew determined by your pretrial services probation officer, pretrial officer. Okay? You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victims, and you are not to initiate any contact with the arresting officers. Okay?
Okay.
Damn it, Alexis.
And of course,
dangerous.
You now know for sure that you have a order of protection against you. So be sure
What
to
up,
follow
Jerome?
it.
What up, D?
Go to your left and get the paperwork.
Damn. Hey, anybody interested?
Cindy Romer, please come to the podium.
She's gonna have to
Deborah
get an
Vile,
hour.
please go to the chair.
Definitely need an hour for putting hands on.
Hello.
Hello.
Could you please state your
Is
name
that
for the
Wonder
record?
Woman?
Cindy Romer?
And your middle name is Cherie?
Yes.
And your date of birth?
2/17/71.
Thank you. You are being charged with one count of burglary in the third degree and lawful entry as a Class 4 felony. I am appointing the Legal Defender's Office to represent you. You have a status, and I did find probable cause for those charges. And as I stated, I'm appointing the Legal Defender Office to represent you. You have a status conference set on October the 9th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on October 13th at 8:30 a.m. I'm setting a security appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. If you do make that bond amount, you are to be released on pretrial services with electronic monitoring to be installed before you are released from jail, with curfew to be determined by your pretrial officer. Okay? Again, also for you, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, not to have any contact with the victims, and
What up, Matthew?
not to have any contact with
What
any
up,
co-defendants.
Void it.
Okay.
All right? If you go to the left, you get your paperwork.
Am I allowed to ask a question?
Yes.
How come I'm not eligible to be OR'd?
Essentially because of the facts of this case, I do know, here, let me go back to what the
Good question.
state's recommendation was. Also, let's see.
Hey, thank you for that,
State's
DDR.
recommendation. They were stating you're a prohibited possessor, which is why they were asking for no weapons, which I've included. You have a prior felony conviction as well. And so that's why.
That was
Not guilty?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
That was over 20 years ago.
It doesn't matter necessarily
years
with
ago.
that. So.
I have, ma'am.
Okay, because
I
you
take
do
care
have-
of somebody who's on kidney dialysis.
That's
I
right.
so need to be at home.
I am going to follow the state's recommendations in this case. Okay? So if you go to your left, look at your paperwork.
Thank you.
Damn it.
Deborah Vile, please come to the podium. Alicia Long, please go to the chair.
Your Honor, she don't care. 20 years ago, it could have been last week.
Hello. And can you please state your full name?
Deborah Greenview.
Okay, and I apologize for mispronouncing your name. So you have your date of birth?
2371.
All right, now you have two cases before me today. And the first one is the fact that you're co-defendant to the other case that was before you.
I don't like her.
It is, as I stated, one count of burglary in the third degree as unlawful entry as a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for that charge.
What's wrong with my eyes?
I
Something wrong with my
am going to
eyes?
use the legal advocate. Did I give her the legal advocate?
She is
Just
blinking
let me
kind of
just
weird,
double
though. Maybe
No, yeah, she is the legal defender's office. You have the legal advocate. Okay, so I am appointing the legal advocate's office to represent you. You have a status conference set on October the 9th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on October the 13th at 8:30 a.m. And I am setting a security appearance bond in the amount of $5,000 on your case. And if you do make bond, for you to be released on pretrial services with electronic monitoring to be determined, to be installed before you're to be released with a curfew to be determined by your pretrial officer if they want to put you on curfew. Your other case is the fact that you had a warrant from, it was a data violation of June 14th, 2023 for count 1 of possession or use of dangerous drugs. Obviously probable cause had already been determined. I am just following the bond that was recommended at that time, which was $50, and it is actually a placeholder. Because you're being held in custody on this case, I wanted to make sure that you would be taken to court on your other case, and that you would be getting credit on that other case as well. So I am also appointing the legal advocate on this case as well, so that you'll have one attorney to be able to handle those cases. You are not
guilty?
Again, just the basic 4. Just not initiate contact with arresting officers, do not possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and keep the court, provide court with the approved local address. Okay, if you just go to your left, look at your paperwork. Alicia Long, please come to the podium. Cedric Parker, please go to the chair.
All right. The judge seems tired.
Hello, ma'am. Could you please state your full name?
Alicia Lila,
And your date of birth?
January 24th, 1991.
Thank you. Now, you are being charged as a co-defendant in that same case, one count of burglary in the third degree as a class 4 felony. I am going to appoint the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office on your case.
She's crying
You
out.
have a status conference set on October the 9th at 8:30 a.m. in preliminary hearing on October the 13th at 8:30 a.m. You have a secured appearance bond in your case in the amount of $2,500.
Why is she crying?
And if you make that bond, I am, same situation, that I will put you on pretrial services.
Damn, James, you ain't right.
And for you to have electronic monitoring installed before you're to be released from the jail, with curfew to be determined by your pretrial officer. Same situation, you are not to have any contact with any co-defendant. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, not to initiate contact with any victim. And be sure to
I wouldn't
make sure
be
that
crying. You better believe that. I wouldn't be
provide
crying.
the court with your proof of your local address. Right?
You haven't even got sentenced. At least wait for the sentencing to start crying.
Cedric Parker, please come to the podium. Anthony Bradshaw, please come to the chair. Hello, sir.
Got him.
Can you please state your full name?
Cedric Parker?
And thank you.
Thank you for
And
the
your middle name
follow.
is Terrell?
Yes, ma'am.
And your date of birth is?
11/28/79.
Thank
Jackie,
you.
thank you for that.
have a new case for Goodyear Municipal Court. You're being charged with
nurse.
one count of assault as a class 1 misdemeanor, one count of disorderly conduct, fighting as a class 1 misdemeanor, and one count of false reporting to a law enforcement as a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find that there was probable cause for these charges. If you to remain in custody, you will get the appointed counsel at your next
Kiki Lux,
hearing.
thank you for that.
You have an arraignment set on October the 8th at 8:30 a.m. And I'm setting a cash-only appearance bond in this case in the amount of $2,500. You are not to initiate contact with the alleged victim. You are not to have any physical
Same, thank you
contact
for
with
the
the alleged victim. You're not to initiate contact
with
with
the
any
weird
alleged
eyes?
complainant or witness. And you're not to possess any weapons or consume or possess any alcohol. I could not tell whether or not you reside in the
scrolling
same
TikTok
place as
at 2
the
a.m. at
alleged
work,
victim.
and I
So
see
you
these
must
googly
find
eyes.
an alternate residence, and you must provide proof of a new address to the court at your next court date if you do live with her.
I don't, ma'am.
Okay, then that's not going to be an issue. It can just stay on the paperwork, because it's just that obviously it doesn't apply if you don't live with her.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
So you said cash only, so
Cash only.
I can't do bond or
No,
any
you have
sort?
to have the entire amount.
Okay, on top of that, ma'am,
Yes.
I don't have any pass, so I
You don't
just
have
wonder
any
why. I wonder why.
I read the Form 4, and I also saw that there was
Whose phone is that?
a pass with that same victim.
It's so hard to take
So
it
I'm
seriously with the
leaving it at this.
googly
It
eyes.
can be modified at another court date. Okay? But at this moment, I'm keeping it at this. So you want to go to your left, or can get that paperwork.
Oh no, they got me. The googly eyes
Hello,
got me now.
Commissioner Hunt. And we can go off the record for a moment.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, they put us. They went on mute right now. So once they come back, then we'll go ahead and continue. But hey, for those of you that are new here, the judge actually was getting a phone call. I am James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from, and this is what I do here. I do live court hearings from various different states. Right now, we're currently in the state of Arizona, if you will. Tago, yes, I am. Hey, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you guys. I see there's 124 in one of the chats. I see there's 104 in the other one. Highly appreciate you guys. These courts are live right now. These are actually happening in real time. Right now, we're in the state of Arizona. Specifically, we're going to be in Maricopa County, if you will. What county? Got you right there. Maricopa County. Going to be Phoenix right here. They hold court here, I think, 8 times a day on a daily basis, every single day of the week. On your birthday, on my birthday, on the Lord's Day, which is going to be, hold on, is that today? What day is it today? Today's Saturday. The Lord's Day is tomorrow, guys. So, hey, remember, after church, we're going to have court, all right? And Tammy, thank you for that. What was it? That Daily Hard with those headphones you're wearing. I'm not sure. What does WSG is? I don't understand what that. I'm not hip on these whatever. So when I clarify what WSG means, let me see. Nobody needs to be broadcasted. What? Yeah, I know nobody. That's what we're doing. Everybody, because everybody has to get their shine on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? All this information, this is public information. If you don't want to be out in the public, don't be committing crimes in the public. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Creator of Chaos, thank you for that daily heart. Highly appreciate that. SD was good. What? Oh, was good. Oh, what? No, that was WSG is what's good. Really? Oh, you got me on that one. Anyhow, hey, thank you, me. Oh, damn, me dropping that 50 gold on me. Highly appreciate that. Highly appreciate that. Let me see. Blazer26, thank you for that follow. Highly appreciate you right there. Let me see. Please be respectful in the chat. Thanks. Let me see. If they wouldn't have broke the law, they wouldn't be there. That KC, there it is there, you know? Hey, you know what? The only thing I'm glad about, and I'll say this, I'm glad when I was out there messing around and I was catching cases, like none of this stuff was public. I mean, I probably would have thought about it twice if it was. I definitely think about it 3 times now. I'm definitely not trying to catch a case and be up here in public, you know. Let me see. Prison headphones, you need upgrade, mom. Boom, man. I got so many headphones, man. Like it's ridiculous. Look, upgrade to it. What am I gonna upgrade? I got these ones right here. I got the can headphones right here. Man, I got the wireless headphones. Man, I got the Monster DNA headphones. I mean, what kind of headphones am I supposed to get?
This is in, if we could take
When you
Anthony
got it, Mom.
Bradshaw, please come to the podium. Stephanie Lampson, please go to the chair.
Let me see the 3 meals and the jail.
Hello,
So,
sir.
boy, if you will.
And we're on the record now? Just want to make sure. And could you please state your full name?
This is Clout.
Anthony Ray Bradshaw.
Hey,
Thank
you.
you.
Highly
You have a
appreciate you.
warrant for violating your probation.
Me, thank
I'm
you.
appointing counsel to represent you. You have probation revocation hearings set on October the 10th at 8:30 a.m. I'm setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $150 in this case. You have actually 2 cases before me. On your other case, it is another warrant for violating your probation, and I'm appointing counsel to represent you in that one as well. And you also have probation revocation hearings set on the same date and time, October the 10th at 8:30. And on that one, though, however, the bond is in the amount of $500, secured appearance as well. Okay? You are also not to possess any weapons, and if you do...
Laura, no, I don't need money, but what I do need is I need a lot of
either one,
attention.
actually, but you don't want...
And thanks for giving it to me.
You want to obviously bond out on both of them if you're going to
Sandra,
bond out.
thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate you.
In custody, you don't bond out on both. But be sure to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Okay, go to your left or get your paperwork.
You know what? Gregory, thank you for the follow.
Stephanie
It's been a
Lampson,
while since I had somebody like
please
that in the
come to
chat,
the
so
podium.
highly appreciate you.
Daniel.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Hernandez, please go to the chair.
All right, come up to the chair
Hello.
if you will.
Can you please state your full name?
Thank you for that
Stephanie
daily heart.
Lampson, date of birth is 1/8/97.
Thank you. And your middle name, though, is Jean?
Yes.
Okay. And you have a warrant out of North Mesa Justice Court, and it is for 1 count of driving with a suspended license as a Class 1 misdemeanor. I am appointing Maricopa County Public Defender's Office to represent you. You have a arraignment set on October the 8th at 1 p.m. You have a secured
This is
appearance
not
bond
what
in
we
the amount
do,
of
people.
$500.
Man, what rock are you living
And I'm
under?
appointing counsel actually just to represent you regarding the bond issue. Okay? So you just go to your left, because it's just if you're remaining in custody, I want to make sure you have counsel. You just go to your left.
Ay, ay, ay.
Daniel Hernandez, please come to the podium.
Let's go
Eric
ahead.
Michelson,
I got a
please go to
request
the
for a
chair.
flush, so I'll be more than willing to
Hello.
oblige. Right? Oh, there,
great,
buddy.
thank you. Let's see. Could you please state your full name?
Yes, Daniel Godinez Hernandez, 09/12/1999.
All right. Now you are being charged with 1 count of aggravated DUI, with a suspended or revoked license for DUI, a Class 4 felony. 1 count of aggravated, and then 1 count of DUI as a misdemeanor, and another DUI, driving with a suspended license, as a Class 1 misdemeanor. So 1 DUI as an aggravated DUI as a Class 4 felony, 1 count as a DUI as a misdemeanor, and 1 count of driving suspended license. Did you get that? Then there's 3 counts.
Okay.
And I am appointing counsel to
good
represent
response,
you.
Tammy.
You have a status conference set on October the 20th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on October the 22nd at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to release you on pretrial services.
Okay.
So pretrial services, so it's not OR, but you don't have to
I
put
always
forth a
stand up for
bond.
others.
But you're going to be released. There's like an envelope.
Yeah, you
sure
crack me up,
to
Laura.
review all the information in it. So when you get released, you're going to need to contact pretrial services, make sure that they have way to be able to contact you, and make sure you show up for court. That's your main thing.
I can't get rid of Laura, man. She stands up for those that don't stand up for their own rights.
How to contact the public defender's office as well.
Okay.
But your main thing is like when you show up for court.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
They'll be able to contact
And
you.
it'll give me those dates on the paperwork,
Yes.
correct?
But it's October the 20th at 8:30 is your first one. October 20th is your first one. October the 22nd is your second one at 8:30. And that's at the South Tower at 175 West Madison Street. Okay? So yes, the paperwork.
Hey, what up,
Gotcha.
Slapper?
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
She's
And
bringing
then
bad
my
energy.
other question would be, just call them within 72 hours?
No. That would be if you were on probation.
Okay.
But yes, you do want to contact them when you get out. So I think it's actually just like even the next day.
Even next day, Sunday?
thank you,
they're
bitch.
open?
Here,
Slapper.
Or would I have to wait till
does
Monday?
it show that for pretrial services? I'm not sure.
Doesn't say within a certain amount of time, there's no.
Call them on Monday.
I would say call on Monday.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I know that is the weekend.
You're right.
Yeah.
Nobody's here for love. Everybody's here for
But definitely
laugh.
Monday is definitely the next.
But you
is the
know,
next
yeah,
working day
you're,
for sure. So I say make sure you definitely call them by Monday.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her on a mute. I know she's messing up the.
Okay.
She's messing up the.
Eric Michelson, please
the
come
feng
to the
shui,
podium.
if you will.
Elise Lohman, please go to the chair.
There we
Hello.
go, guys. All right.
And sir,
Jane,
could you
what the
please
hell
state
do-
your full name?
Eric Holder.
What up, Jazz?
Thank you. Your date of birth?
January 20th, 1984.
Thank you. And you have a new case out of Peoria Municipal Court. It is for one count of criminal trespassing on the third degree as a class 3 misdemeanor.
Arizona,
I
Jazz.
am not appointing counsel. You have an arraignment set on October the 21st at 9 a.m. at the
can't stop
Peoria
laughing.
Municipal Court.
Yeah.
So you need to go there. I'm going to be releasing you on your own recognizance.
live, Jazz.
However, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription, and you must provide the court, Peoria Municipal Court, with proof of your local address. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
So just go to your left when you get that paperwork.
Ooh, they got me with the fro.
Elise Lohman, please come to the podium.
Ay, ay, ay. They got me. They got me. Here we go. All right.
Oh, no, you've got to go behind.
Oh, hey, you went to the wrong.
No, that's okay. I've been watching. Okay, but at least you're good.
she's cool.
So, okay, not a problem.
Love the fro.
You weren't coming up in an angry way, so we're all good. Okay, so could you please state your full name?
Elise Renee Lohman,
Thank you. Your date of birth.
4/14/85.
All right, now you have a new case stemming from Surprise Municipal Court. It is one count of violating an order of the mandate of court order, and I did find that there was probable cause for this charge. I am not appointing counsel at this time. I am setting an arraignment for October the 28th at 1:30 p.m., and I'm going to be releasing you on your own recognizance. However, you're not to initiate contact with the alleged victims or any complainant or witnesses, and you are to provide the court with the proof of your local address, and you must obey the terms of your order against harassment. Okay?
Hey, sucker hide their identity.
We do have one house call.
Oh, that's it?
This person is Jesus
Ese Jay.
Alonso Larazola.
What up,
He
Taco
has
Vato?
two cases, number 3 and number 8 on the docket. He is unable to function, which is why he was unable to be brought into the courtroom. Do number 3 first. Jesus Alonso
Another
Larazola, date of birth, July 29, 1993. He is being charged with one count of possessing or using dangerous drugs as a class 4 felony, one count of possessing or using drug paraphernalia as a class 6 felony. I found probable cause for those charges. I'm appointing the public defender's office to represent him. He has a status conference set on October the 9th at 8:30 and a preliminary hearing set on October the 13th at 8:30.
They're a danger to
I'm
themselves
setting a security appearance bond in the amount
or
of
to the
$250.
facility. They don't play
On
nice
this
with
next
others.
case, Number 8 on the docket, he has a warrant for violating his probation. Actually, he was page 2. I am appointing counsel to represent him. He has probation revocation hearings set on October the 10th at 8:30 a.m. and he has a security appearance bond in that case in the amount of $250. If he gets released, he needs to contact his probation officer within 72 hours. I will go in the back and tell him, I will give him do a house call. I will at his cell. I will do his initial appearances on both cases. If there are any changes, I will come back and make those changes on the FTR. The 11 calendar is adjourned.
Hey, so I want to touch on something. Okay, so normally the chat's pretty good. We don't often get that many people in here that get upset over me streaming or whatnot. But I'm just gonna go ahead and point out the obvious for those of you that are new here, and don't know what it is around here. First of all, this is being publicly streamed. It's not like I'm going out of my way and getting into the court system and streaming this. Anybody could go to the website of this county and watch it for themselves. So I'm not sure why that individual was all bent out of shape about it being streamed. The court streams it itself. So it doesn't make any sense. I think some people just need a little bit of more attention than others, and I'm thinking that's what was happening here. Let me see. I'm just worried because people love to report. No, hey, and it's not something that's nothing new. It's your babe. I've been used to getting reported. I've been doing these type of streams as far as the court ones. We just hit a year mark. We started off with the parole hearings for. I know there's a few of you that might remember. Like Chacha and stuff. She's been here for quite some time. Wait. Hey, what's up, Weston? Where you been at, man? Let me see. Thank you, James, for everything. I am off to sleep. Hey, have a good one. I just joined. What happened? We had a Karen in here talking about that she was fighting for people's rights, about that it's not cool me streaming these court hearings and whatnot. That's how that happened, and she was just getting the chat all riled up, if you will. Let me see. Ad, thank you for the follow. Highly appreciate that. You know what? I would have a question. You know what? I would ask her this. She was. I'm assuming it was a woman because it had a woman name. But nowadays you never know. But I do have this question. If they're still on and watching, would they feel the same way about that? If somebody on there was on there for victimizing a child, the woman, or somebody that's disabled, or elderly person, would they have the same energy of defending these individuals? Just a question. As far as me, I wouldn't be defending anybody with those type of charges. But that's just me. I recently saw Ted Cruz talking about that they needed to protect. Let me see. What's the word here that I could use? Choskies? And I don't think that was AI generated. Exactly. Good point. I'm just saying, I mean, and then talking about defending others that won't defend themselves. Like there's like, if you really want to be an activist and speak up for people's rights, I think you could probably find a better form or something better to focus on. Or if you want to get back to the community, I don't know, why don't you just go, let me see, donate your time to Goodwill, or to, what is it, a food bank, or, feeding the homeless, or teaching a kid how to read, or doing something positive with your time. But then again, you could also tell me, well, why don't you do that with your time? Because I want to do this right here. I choose to do this. Let me see. Stop giving rides out for free until the people. Yeah, she was negative. Hey, but I like it because she got the chat going for a minute there. Let me ask you guys a question right now. Okay, so this court was short. There's some courts that happened this morning that I could replay. Would you guys like me to replay some of those so we don't end it, or what do you guys want to do? I'll let you guys decide. I got a little bit of time on my hands right now, so if you guys want to see another one, the ones we could do a replay from this morning. And so like that, we don't shut it down quite yet. All right. I'll go ahead and get something rolling from earlier today. Let me zoom out here. And then I'm going to have to fix the screen right now because it's off right now.
currently, from what I can tell, still in bench warrant status on that case. Overall, he has several failures to appear as well. He has the one that I mentioned in April of this year from that case, but before that, he has failure to appear arrests in 2022, 2019, 2018, and 2016. In terms of his criminal history, he has 18 entries in scope, 39 total charges. Relevant recent convictions are 2025, a conviction for ITS and drug paraphernalia, and then 2021 for drug paraphernalia. So I think the city has justified concerns on this case. I'm just going to ask, since there's multiple charges, what I'm going to ask for is standard bail, cash only on each count, no further arrests or citations, and abstaining, and then a stay away order from all three of the locations. And these are the same street name, which is Verde, Verde, Triandos, Triandos, Drive. And the addresses would be 1468, 1466, and 1464, all from that address.
Ms. Purser.
Yes, Your Honor. So there is an update on our end also, in that he is self-employed and he does trash removal, and he has a residence. He does reside with his uncle in North Las Vegas at the My Place Hotel, who's the hotel. Sounds like it's a hotel, but the uncle has been living there consistently.
That guy is mansplaining right there.
So we wanted the court to have that update. And he is indigent and asking for a reasonable bail to be set.
That should boil your blood right there. Mansplaining
Right, sir.
right
Given
there.
that history, especially the history of failures to appear, and some of those do fall outside of the 2-year window that is most often referenced in a bail hearing like this. And so I don't give those other failures to appear that were noted the same weight I would otherwise, but I do give them some weight.
This is Nevada,
And
Royal.
the fact that you do have another case pending at the time you picked up these charges, particularly of concern, and your pretrial risk assessment score as well. And so, sir, I am finding that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means, both to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the community. It will
Alexandria,
be
thank you for that.
standard bail, but that's going to be cash only on each of the counts with the conditions of release that were requested. So there are three.
against-
The
he's
first
saying
is to
code with his
abstain,
fingers.
and that means no use or possession of alcohol and all
This
controlled
is a new one.
substances, which
This-
includes
today was the
marijuana
first day
unless
we
you
did
have a
this one.
valid medical marijuana card. The second is to stay away from the 3 addresses that were noted previously for the record. The third is to have no further arrests or citations. And sir, we will see you for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
Thank you, sir. Next. Damn, they got them
October
chained up
6th,
too.
3 p.m., Department 2. 640 cash on each.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, that makes sense. My
City
boyfriend's
versus
in the
Victor
feds.
Macias,
What?
25CR6940941.
This is Nevada. Damn, they got them straight shackled.
Good afternoon, sir. The time set for the bail hearing on your drinking an alcoholic beverage in public, as well as resisting a public officer charges. We're going to begin first with arguments from the prosecution.
About 30 minutes.
Mr. Osmond.
Thank you, Your Honor. So defendant is an 8 on the NPR. His history involves some
Why are they so
similar
tight?
charges and convictions. 2024, he has convictions for drinking in public, and then separately resisting a police officer, disorderly conduct, and battery. All appears to be the same case. 2020, he was arrested for provoking breach of peace. 2019, he was arrested for drinking in public, and then a conviction same year for DUI. He has a few cycles out of New Mexico, but those are
3 or 4
older. They're through,
DWIs.
2012, and then even older cycles out of California. The case is unusual. I believe Your Honor also did the PC review on this case. So you've read the police report, but in essence, the defendant threw a brick at the victim's windshield. Victim, for whatever reason, didn't want to press charges for that specifically, but he wanted the defendant trespassed from the property, from the building. And then when the officers approached him, and then he was going to be arrested for the drinking in public, he was read the trespass warning and just sort of started screaming and basically flipped out and pushed his head against the patrol vehicle door. And I think it also said his foot, but at least his head against the patrol vehicle door, and to keep it from closing, and the officers weren't able to close it until they moved him inside. So I have concerns regarding the defendant's priors and just the defendant's conduct during this case. This one is more so, I think, of a concern for recidivism and safety of the community. But he is, like I said, he is an 8 on the NPR. My request is going to be standard on the drinking in public, but on the resisting,
Gabriela,
I
thank
have
you
more
for that.
concerns, and I'd ask for 1,000 cash, and then no further citations, stay away order, and then abstaining.
Leash, yeah, this is a replay. Court ended early today, so we're doing a replay.
Thank you. Ms. Purser.
Yes, so there is an update also on
Sports, thank you.
His assessment, and that he has worked full-time for Laborman and construction. So we're bringing that 8 to a 7. But he is also indigent and asking for a reasonable bail based upon that.
Thank you.
Hey, Gabriela, thank you for that daily.
All right, sir. Given that history and your pre-trial risk assessment score, most prominently the score of 2 for substance use in the past 10 years, prior multiple arrests for drug use.
Thank you for that.
Possession of alcohol, drunkenness. And so, sir, I'm finding that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means to secure the safety of the community and the individual that was involved in this.
DJ Robinson.
And so I'm going to require bail, and it's going to be $640 cash only on each of the charges, with the conditions of release that were requested. So there are 3. The first is to abstain, meaning no use or possession of drugs or alcohol. And that does include marijuana unless you have a valid medical marijuana card. The second is to stay away from the...
Ashley, thank you for that.
Actually, let me get that address from you, Mr. Osmond.
Yes, it is 2800 North Green Valley Parkway.
All right, sir. So you're ordered as a condition of release to stay away from that address. And third is to have no further arrests or citations. And so, sir, we're going to see you back for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
Monday?
October 6th, 1:30, Department 3. City versus Kevin Mock.
Gabriela, thank you once
CR
again.
6921.
Next.
Good afternoon, sir. This is the time set for the bail hearing on your suspended driver's license charge. And we're going to begin first with arguments from the prosecution. Mr. Osmond.
Where they dress like flamingos.
This is traffic.
What about this guy? This guy's like a candy cane right here.
Ultimately, the city's going to submit on it, Judge. He does have a North Las Vegas Justice Court warrant, so he may be transported there, but...
All right. Ms. Purser, anything to
I'm
add?
sorry, with no further arrest or citations, though.
Thank you.
They're not pink. These are they're red.
He updated that he is employed.
Is this this one isn't live, Bay?
All right. Thank you. All right, sir. So you're going to be released on your own recognizance on this charge. As was noted, it appears you have a hold or multiple holds. So you'll probably be transported to a different jurisdiction.
Okay.
I am going to add a condition of release.
They look pink.
For your OR release. That's to have no further arrests or citations. Madam Clerk, with the holds, let's push the arraignment out 1 week.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, I guess they look like flamingos then. Is this a Squid Games?
Okay.
Your Honor, we can do Monday, October 13th, 1:30. Mr. Osmond, 1:30 on this one. Department 1.
Self-made. Nah,
Sorry,
this one.
I screwed up the first one. I made a mistake.
This is from maybe 8 or 9
Thank
hours
you.
ago, from today. This is this
City
is
versus
the
Michael
playback.
Minter, 25 CR 6966 6765.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Is that
The time
Stinky
set for
Pete
the
from
bail
Toy
hearing on
Story
your camping,
3?
urinating or defecating in a public place, as well as drug paraphernalia charges. We're going to begin first with arguments from the prosecution.
Mario.
Mr. Osmond.
Thank you, Your Honor. So we anticipate filing charges only on the camping and the drug paraphernalia. So I'm just going to address those, and then the third charge, obviously, we can do an OR with the expectation that that one isn't getting filed. Defendant is
camping on a public place. How dare
6 on
he?
the NPR, upgraded for the transient override. He has prior failures to appear, 2022, 2019, 2018. He has a recent conviction in 2021 for trespass, and then several other trespass arrests around that time that don't have a
We're in Nevada.
disposition, don't appear to be any confirmed convictions other than the one that I mentioned, at least not from the records that I was looking at. That being said, he does have the prior for the trespass. I am going to ask, based on the circumstances, for standard bail on each of those 2 counts, plus no further arrest citations, and a stay away order from the Wahoos at 76 West Horizon Ridge Parkway.
Hey, that's pretty wild that they criminalized being homeless. In other words.
Yes, Your Honor. So he is currently unhoused and therefore indigent and asking for a reasonable bail to be set.
She said unhoused.
That status.
Right, sir, given that history, I am making the finding that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means, both to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the community.
I couldn't tell you what that means.
So I will require bail. It'd be $640 cash or surety on each of the 2 charges, camping and possession of drug paraphernalia. You'll be released on your own recognizance. On the remaining charge,
you know what? I'd rather be homeless than incarcerated.
Filed at this time. And sir, there are conditions of release.
Hey, what's up, Teresa?
2 of them. The first is to stay away from the Wahoos on Horizon Ridge Parkway in the city of Henderson. And the second is to have no further arrests or citations. So we will see you back for your arraignment on Monday, sir.
All right.
Unless it's winter, like in South Dakota, then probably I would change my tune. But if I'm in Vegas or Nevada, it's
City versus Sebastian Nungari, 55CR 6969-6968.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is the time set for the bail hearing on your trespass and possession of drug paraphernalia charges.
Stickers are back.
Before we proceed with the bail hearing, I will note for the record that prior to the hearing, I did review the declaration of arrest for probable cause purposes. I do find there was probable cause for the trespass and possession of drug paraphernalia
charges. Thank you for the follow.
And we'll proceed now with the bail hearing and begin first with arguments from the prosecution. Mr. Osmond.
Thank you, Your Honor. So defendant is a 10 on the NPR.
New stream, yeah.
But like one of the earlier cases, it says 0 on the first page for pretrial pending case.
Survivor, thank you.
But then on the second page, it references 25 CR 075-090 as an outstanding
loving the pink stripes
case. Defendant has a history of FTAs on with the most recent being an arrest for FTA on July 28th of 2025. And before that, it looks like FTA arrests, 2 in 2022, 1 in 2020, 3 in 2019, 1 in 2018, 1 in 2017, and then 2 in 2016. So a pretty consistent history of FTAs. What I would note is defendants. So the pending case looks like it's in Las Vegas Justice Court. It is still pending arraignment. There was a citation that was submitted. I guess the date of offense was August 22nd of 2025, and it's pending arraignment in November. And that's for unlawful camping. So primarily, and then defendant also has convictions in 2024 for trespass, 2023 for concealed carry weapon misdemeanor, 2022 for lodging without permission, and then 2019 for trespass. So based on his somewhat of a history of similar charges, but then a long history of FTAs and the other outstanding case that he was cited for pending arraignment, I'm going to ask for standard cash on each count, no further arrest citations, abstaining based on the drug paraphernalia, and then stay away order from the Slam Academy at 1095 Fielders Street, Fielders.
Did somebody flush?
Thank you. Ms. Purser.
Yes, Your Honor. So I did speak with him. He is currently
Never been to
applying for
prison.
disability, and he is indigent. So
This
we're
one isn't
asking
live,
for a
Teresa.
bail to be based upon his lack of funds, that he may have the ability to bail out if he can.
Thank you. All right, sir. Given your history, particularly the pretrial case, as well as your history for failures to appear, I am finding, sir, that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means, both to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the
I think that's
community.
just the standard uniform for that
I am requiring
jail.
bail. It is $640 cash only.
It was me.
On each of the charges, with the conditions of release that were requested. So there are 3 of them. The first is to abstain, meaning no use
Naomi,
or
thank you.
possession of alcohol
Red
and
Splash,
all
thank you for the
controlled
share.
substances. That does include marijuana, unless you have a valid medical marijuana card. The second is to stay away from the Slam Academy at the address noted for the record. And the third is to have no further arrests or citations. Yes, sir, we will see you for your arraignment on Monday, okay?
Okay.
October 6th, 1:30, Department 1.
Candy Cane Man is out of here.
City versus Tracy Pond, 25 CR
Tracy?
6933, 934, 935.
I don't see no women in there.
You still wheelchair, Your Honor? I'm right here.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is the time set for the bail hearing on your charges of failing to register by a convicted person, drinking an alcoholic beverage in a public place, and camping. We're going to begin first with arguments from the prosecution. Mr. Osmond.
Thank you, Your Honor. So this defendant has had quite a long history of contact with law enforcement. He's got 71 entries in scope, 125 total charges. Looks like he's registered for 2 felonies. They are older. 1995, 2 counts of burglary. He has entries from cycles from Idaho spanning through 2007, so those are also older. However, he does have a recent history of failing to appear. He has 2 arrests for failing to appear in 2024, 1 in 2023, 3 in 2022, and then 1 in 2021. He has a 10 on the NPR, so it's a high risk. And of his multiple entries in scope, the relevant recent ones, 2023, he was arrested for drinking in public, and then in 2022, he's arrested for ex-felon failing to register. So relatively recent arrests for similar charges. Based on that, Judge, what I'm going to ask is for standard cash on at least one of them, and then we can do standard bondable on the rest, as well as no further arrest citations, and then abstaining.
Ms. Purser.
Yes, Your Honor. So there is an update in that he's receiving disability, so that would bring his score down to a 9. But is also indigent, so asking for a reasonable bail to be set.
Thank you. Right, and sir, given your pretrial risk assessment score and most particularly the history of failures to appear, I am finding that there is clear and convincing evidence, sir, that bail is the least restrictive means to secure your presence at future court dates as well as for the safety of the community. So I will require bail, and it will be $640 on each of the charges. The camping charge, that will be cash only. The other 2 charges will be cash or bond. And there are conditions of release. 2 of them, sir. The first is to abstain, meaning no use or possession of alcohol and all controlled substances, which includes marijuana, unless you have a valid medical marijuana card. And the second is to have no further arrests or citations. And Mr. Pond, we will see you back for your arraignment on Monday, sir.
Thank you.
Monday, October 6th, 1:30, Department 1.
Damn, he was still getting locked up in a wheelchair. That's dedication right there.
City
Being at that
versus
age and still getting arrested.
Eotoa, Sualua, 25 CR 6945.
That's real dedication.
Your Honor, refused to come to the bail hearing today, so we're asking to continue this with his arraignment on Monday.
And
Thank you, and I do find his absence is good cause to continue the bail hearing to Monday.
They don't have a court on
October 6th,
Sundays?
1:30, Department 3. City versus Alfonso Tolbert, 25 CR 6961.
Come on down, Alfonso.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is the time set for the bail hearing on your trespass charge. We're going to begin first with arguments from the prosecution. Mr. Osmond.
Thank you, Your Honor. So this is a trespass. Defendant was previously trespassed from that location, according to the clerk, because he had gotten in her face and called her, as she described it, every name in the book. That apparently is what happened at the previous incident when he was trespassed, not at this incident. However, in this incident, he told officers that he had been told that the trespass was a mistake, which certainly doesn't appear to be true. Defendant has a prior FTA in 2018 arrest. He's also, well, I guess technically it looks like 6-time registered felon. He's got 3 counts of robbery from 85 as well as a marijuana charge. But a 1992 robbery with a firearm. And then it's a little unclear, but it's either the way it's entered. It's either 2011 or 2014 possession of firearm by ex-felon. And then he actually has 2 additional felonies on top of that from California in, I believe, 2022, possession of firearm by ex-felon, as well as unlawful possession of ammo, essentially.
What up, Tokes?
Defendant is a 9 on the NPR. He has a 2 pending HMC cases, actually. He's set for trial, it looks like, on October 29th and December 17th on those 2 cases. They're referenced by the calendar, but one of them is essentially a DUI case with the attendance charges, and then there's a driving on revoked driver's license for DUI with, I believe, 1 additional charge on that, if I recall correctly.
This was dedicated to that life.
In any event, defendant also has 19 cycles out of California through 2022.
Damn.
But in any event, Judge, I think that all these factors give the city justified concern. We're going to ask for a little bit higher bail than usual on this. We're going to ask for $1140 cash only, and then no further citations, plus a stay-away order from the Circle K, and that's at 1381 West Warm Springs.
Not Circle K. Come on now. Where's he gonna go shopping now? Where's he gonna go with the hot dogs and the burgers? The Circle K has the best burgers and hot dogs around.
There's an update on our end also that he is employed. He's a Teamster, number 631. He's also a caregiver to his parents. And he also has a residence. He resides at 2368 Teton Ranch. He's been there 3 years, so that should bring that assessment down. He asking for a reasonable bail to be set at this time.
Thank you.
He always goes down at
the
gas station.
A lot of history was mentioned there. A lot of it was very old, and much of that I'm not going to give much consideration today. But there are things that in history much more recently that are significantly concerning. The fact that you are scheduled for trial in this court on multiple charges. Looks like actually 2 separate December trial and an October 29th trial. The 2022 charge out of California, as well as the failure to appear, are all very concerning under the circumstances. And so, sir, I am finding that there is clear and convincing evidence that bail is the least restrictive means to secure your presence at future court dates, as well as for the safety of the community. And so I will require bail. It will be $640 cash only.
Can't barely see the judge.
And there are conditions of release. 1, to stay away from the Circle K on Warm Springs Road in the city of Henderson, and 2, to have no further arrests or citations. And sir, we will see you back for your arraignment on this charge on Monday, okay?
Hey, what up, Craven?
Monday, October 6th, 1:30, Department 3.
The stripes mean that you're a slippery one.
That's everything.
You're a crafty one, if you will.
This concludes pretrial proceedings.
Thank you.
Thank you, counselors.
Thank you.
Officer.
Have a good weekend.
He looks like he could care
Take
less.
care, everyone. Bye, Ms. Christner.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye, Ms. Rossman.
Have a good one. There it is. So I want to touch on something. So one of the guy in the wheelchair, he was charged for what was it? A failure to register. So normally in other states, when they say failure to register, especially like in Arizona, I automatically assume that it's failure to register as a SO, as a SEX offender, if you will. I don't want to say it because I'm not trying to get flagged or anything. But in Nevada, interesting enough, if you ever been convicted of 2 felonies, you have to register with the state within, I think, I don't know if it's within 24 hours of the time that you get it to the state or 24 hours, but you have to register and let them know that you're moved there, that you're in town, and that and where you're living. And if you don't, then you will be charged. You will be charged with failure to appear, if you will. So that guy, he wasn't, as far as I'm aware, he was not one of those type of individuals. So I wouldn't want somebody to have that title put on them when they don't deserve it. All right. But yeah, hey Gucci, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Gucci wrote when it's violent. Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyhow, hey, my daughter's here. I gotta go ahead and attend to her, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that one. Today was the first time for Henderson, Nevada. I'm gonna check if I could get into these more often. They seem a little bit interesting, and we'll go ahead and do that. So, but this is gonna be the last stream for the night. If you guys do like watching these court streams, I do stream these daily on my YT page. The next court's going to be right now it's 11:54. So the next one's going to be in 2 hours. The next one's going to be at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. User, thank you for the follow. So Maricopa County, I run that one daily. Like I said, the first one of the day will be the 2 a.m. one, followed by the 5 a.m. one, 11 a.m. What was it? 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 11 p.m. And then the next one will be like I said, at 2 a.m. I run those daily on my YT page. Obviously, I can't be on there at that time because I'm going to be sleeping, but you're more than welcome to tap in and check out those court hearings, all right? Nathan, hey. Anyhow, hey, I do appreciate you guys. I am Collect Call James. You guys are watching. You have a collect call from? No, don't put that. I am Collect Call James. You are watching. You have a collect call from. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. Hey, look, Teresa's here, Mama. Teresa.
Hola, Teresa. Hi, Teresa.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, all right? And with that being said, I'm out. A rato. You guys have a good one, all right? A good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're at, all right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I had to turn it off. All right, let's turn this off here.
Can you get my turtle now?
Your turtle? Yeah, we'll go get it right now.
Okay.
Let me just
Papa,
yeah.
Why do not take that out. Why do people wear these?
Wear what?
This.
Oh, that's a nun, Mama.